Don't think I'll get up in here. Yeah, no, too shallow. I'll probably get up in the morning, won't be able to get back out. Deeper in there, I have to jump back in. Oh, I guess at worst in the morning I might have to unload everything, move the boat, and then carry everything back out. I do like this $10 oar. Put her in there, but I don't really want to screw up the bank. So, the pine trees. Yeah, this is a better spot to leave the boat rather than tied up on the mud flat out the front. Just hope I can get out in the morning. That is good. Yeah. Make sure nobody else is here before I tie it up properly and unpack. Haven't seen the other boats, so it should be right. Beautiful little hut. I believe there was an old maybe forestry hut or piner's hut or something here, and it got burnt down, and then yeah, this one was rebuilt in its place. One of my favourite huts in the state. Beautiful. Alright. Well, let's open my gear up. Mind you, the battery's only at 12.2. It can't be too healthy, so I'll run my own light, I think, rather than drain the heck out of their old battery. I think the boat will be right there. Tied it up with a couple of ropes and tide's not as high as I thought it was. It's certainly higher than last time I was here, but last time the tinny was sort of out in here and I had to tie it up to these trees here, so, and then wade everything in and out. Great little spot. I don't think too many people come here, which is why it's in quite good condition. And a couple have sort of ownership of it, I think, so they keep it clean and maintained, I believe. Get my clothes changed and pour a wine and look at having something to eat. A little bit cleaner than last time I was here. Last time I came, the door was open and people had wandered through with sandy shoes and the place was just full of sand. Anyway, beautiful. It's tempting to light a little fire, but you look at what's on the roof, the leaf litter and that. I'm not one to take the risk burning a place down. It's West Coast is normally fairly damp, but with that real fine leaf litter all over the roof, it'd only take one little ember to light it up, and I don't want that responsibility. It would be nice to have a little fire in there though. It's a nice wood heater, but you've got to use a bit of common sense. Yeah, all that stuff around the chimney, it's around the flue, it's yeah, it'd be asking for trouble. Oh, it looks pretty crispy as well. And Dip World Heritage Area, so I guess by rights you probably shouldn't really have a fire even when there is a fireplace. But it'd be different if it was the middle of winter and cold and raining and wet and no fire risk, but with the current fire risk, it's not wise. Check the boat. I've left the lines a little loose just in case the tide comes up. Last time I came in here, I'd looked at the Hell's Gates tide times and thought, oh yeah, they'd be much the same down here, but this doesn't seem to run on your normal tide times. I think it's sort of more half moon related. I guess with Hell's Gates being so narrow, only so much can flow in and out each tide change. I think they're slack enough so it's not going to damage it if it does come up or go down a heap. I'll check it before bed anyway. big and chunky ravioli and brown rice for dinner. Nothing fancy, but easy. Got a box full of food, just odd pastas and rices and canned corn, canned potatoes, some of those big and well, they're big and chunky things, canned tuna and chicken and muesli bars and heaps of odd crap. Some foil if I catch a trout, which is probably unlikely this time of year. But let's see. Bottle of Stone's Mac if I do catch a trout. I'll have a shot. Got savoury shapes and a stack of other muesli bars and stuff as well. I'm only planning to be up here for about a week, but sort of bring plenty of food just in case the weather's foul. I can stay a few more days. Just one of these cheap little box stoves. A bit more compact than the briefcase style ones, and a lot better than the ones I carry on the motorbike and when I'm hiking. They're a pain. Last time I was here was the 9th of March 22, so it's been just over 3 years. 10 pages of entries since I was here. Hey. Nice morning. I think it's meant to be 19 and fine. Just packing everything up and having a coffee, and might do a little bit of fishing today. Maybe head for St John's Falls. I think there's about 55k from here. Not sure of the time, I think it's about 7. Just been loading everything into the boat and giving the hut a sweep out. Or taking everything to the boat. I've still got to load it all in. The level of the creek's come up about 6 inches, so hopefully I should be able to get out without wading or paddling. We'll see. A bit worried about this motor not running quite right, but I did 60k yesterday, and I normally do 5k to the litre. So I might throw a 10 litre jerry in and see if that brings it up to it's down more than it should. See how far it brings it up, just to gauge how much I'm using. This jerry was full, had 24 litres in it, I think, so putting 10 in, it should be about 4 litres down from the top. Same as the big motorbike trips out in the desert. It's always checking fuel usage every day and making sure you're going to get where you've got to go. Left with about 80 litres. I did have another 10 litres in the van, but I didn't bother putting it in. I probably should have, but I wasn't really expecting the boat to be running poorly. Tempted to pull the carb out and clean the jets, but I'd rather not do it over water. It's down a bit, so it's probably used a little bit more than normal, but not excessively. Oh well, we should be right. Okay, I think I'm in business. Put the cold booties back on, because if I don't, I'm guaranteed to need to wade to get this out. But don't really want to be sitting out there. Yep. Probably don't really need the booties on the sand out here, but everywhere around the harbour there's so much broken glass. Anywhere there's like a camp or a settlement tends to be broken glass. So rather than gash a foot on day 2. Yeah, the tide's going down a little bit. When I first came out, it was about 6 inches up from yesterday, but mind you, I've loaded all the gear in it, so that's probably why the boat looks lower compared to the dock. Idiot. Got the rod out, so I'm a very amateur fisherman. I'm yeah, certainly not one of my claims to fame. I'm not all that serious about it. Second rope on up here just as a safety one. Don't like to rely on just one rope. Fairly sure I've got everything. Getting up first thing in the morning and using a stand-up paddleboard paddle, I feel like a real wanky yuppie. Or a 20-year-old Instagram model. How's the Serenity? Hope I don't have to jump in and wade. Really can't be bothered. I need that second coffee in me. Mainly put this mount on the life jacket just so I can film while fishing and doing things like this and not be trying to juggle the camera and an oar or such. Not the best angle, but you get what you're given. I'm not a serious YouTuber or anything. It's I mainly just film stuff for my own memories and to show family and friends what I'm up to. That's why I've never bothered monetising any of my YouTube accounts. It's the stuff's boring enough as it is without forcing you to watch ads as well. It is up from last night. I had to wade through this bit yesterday. Maybe 1.3 metres. Tethered, film, shake. A little bit just to get the motor warmed up, and then I might drop it back to idle and crawl for a bit with the rod.